for joining me here on Voice of the Box. It's tough duty, but someone's got to do it. Today I'm at the privilege of talking to a couple of Gold Rush. Can you please introduce yourself and just tell me how long you have been a Gold Rush for the first question?
Hi, my name is Jackie, and this is my 4th season as a Gold Rush cheerleader.
And my name's Cassandra, and this is my 1st season with the Gold Rush.
Great. You know, really what I do here on my show, which is, again, is called Voice of the Box, because I'm the voice of the press box upstairs, just so you know, is really kind of almost more of an educational piece to, you know, maybe there's young girls that, you know, think, wow, how do I become a Gold Rush? That's the first question is, number one, what was your course to get to be a Gold Rush today?
Mine actually started as a little girl. I started off in dance classes as a child, went on to cheer throughout high school and college, and it was just a natural progression. I felt like once I finished with college, being a professional cheerleader was the next step, but I definitely started as a tot with the jazz and tap dance classes and then a little bit of gymnastics. So.
Great. Now, is there any different story on your side, or is it the same?
It's pretty much exactly the same.
Great. Now, tell me, what is the day like in the NFL for both of you as a member of an NFL cheerleading crew? What time do you get to the stadium, and really what does the whole day look like?
The day starts at about 8 a.m. for us, so if it's a 1 o'clock kickoff, we're here hours before that. And the reason we get here early is to practice on the field before fans and stadium crew arrive, and then that also gives us time to get prepped and have a couple hours to do appearances throughout the stadium. We go to the tailgates, we go to Faithful City and play with the kids and sign autographs, so we have a lot of stuff, interaction going on prior to the game, which is why we get here really early.
And talk to people like me.
Yes, of course.
Also, so I'm sorry, what time does the day wrap up? Is it literally after the game? Is there anything that you do post-game?
We're usually here about 45 minutes after the game. We stand outside the locker room and sign autographs for fans that know where we're at, and some of us even go up into the luxury suites and meet with the executives and all of the good events that are going on up there.
Great. Now, obviously, I know, as just being a football fan, you know, there's a huge entertainment piece that comes along with an NFL game. What gives you both the biggest pleasure of doing what you do as a member of the 49er Gold Rush? And whoever wants to answer it, feel free. Like, what gives you the biggest joy? There's a reason why you keep coming back.
I think just walking on that field every Sunday, even at 7 in the morning, I come and it's just such a joy just to be here and look around, and it's an honor.
Anything else you'd like to add?
What keeps me coming back is the 49ers is the most legendary team in the NFL, and just knowing that I'm standing on the same grass as some of the Super Bowl champions and the best players to ever play the game, it gives me goosebumps to this day, 4 years later.
Excellent, I appreciate it. And the last question before I let you go is, what kind of pearls of wisdom or sage advice would you give to someone that maybe was you 10 years ago, that was a little girl that's doing dance, or anyone that wants to become a cheerleader, whether it's a Gold Rush or any other team, you know, in the NFL? What kind of advice would you give to somebody?
My best advice would be public speaking classes. A lot of people think, oh, I'm just going to go take dance classes right away, but a lot of what we do is public interaction, and I think if you're able to talk to fans and talk to the media, you're already off to a good start, and the dancing, it'll come on its own.
And I think just don't give up. I mean, sometimes girls try out 3-4 times in a row and don't make it, but you got to keep coming and just follow your dreams, and it'll come.
Eventually it'll happen.
And lastly, because I have to do this, I'm going to stand right between the middle. And we're going to do a little Voice of the Box cheer. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to do a little pom-pom or do something to say, hey, thanks for joining me here on Voice of the Box.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, everybody. Okay, thank you both.